we do it every day. We be grinding, and if you ask me, we the best. I'ma be like, yo, that's us with the crazy flow. And you gon' hear us on the radio. This is how we do every day. We be grinding, and if you wanna come and test us, I'ma be like, yo, that's us with the crazy flow. And you gon' hear us on the radio when I'm spitting all these rhymes.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the 10-Yard Fight. This is Coach KK. This is volume 17, part 8. Glad to be here. This is one more round of the gun wing scheme. And here we go, live in the Super Bowl. Alright guys, kick back, get your crayons, take some notes. You guys know how we roll. We're going to break down some film studies, some 4-minute offense, some gameplay. I'm very excited. This has been a long journey right here, trying to get this Super Bowl ring, so you guys know how it go. You've seen 3 devastating playoff losses. We've operated from the gun wing scheme every down, every drive, you know, just to prove that it works all throughout the game. So like I don't expect you guys to do it every down, every drive. Just see for what it is, you know, use it for certain scenarios when you need to. One guy said he'd use it for opening drives. You know, you can use it for just smash mouth, heavy run game. You can use it to close out the game, you know, like a closing pitcher. So right here, this guy tried to go for it, and not today, not in our house. We got a lot of things to do, a lot of ground to cover. We got a lot at stake. And here go the audibles one last time. I really haven't shown the audibles in volume 17. You got the mesh. It's 2 drag routes going across. That's obvious. It beats man and zone. You got a higher crossing route, which is the PA double post. And you also have the 0-1 trap and inside zone. Those 2 plays off one another like a 1-2 punch combo. Next set, we have the slants, which is a triangle look. Double slants with a running back on an alert route. He just zips throughout the backfield. It's obvious where the RPO read bubble is and the RPO sweep peak. You also have a play action dagger. I kind of just use that to clear out some stuff just to get a quick hit to the tight end. And the next set right here is the post. You got the post, that's a double move on one side, and then on the other side you have a corner route. After that, you got hitch corners. It's a smash concept. It beats certain zones. We're going to get into that today. And you got the RPO zone peak. We've shown that a million times, along with the jailbreak screen. So all of those kind of intertwine with each other because we do plays based on what they do. Okay, they change their personnel based on what we're in, but we do our plays based on what they do. So this is going to be a nice little thrill right here. As you see right off the bat, we're running the ball. We have a start on running back. My opponent, he has the same running back, so it's going to be a challenge to see who, you know, gets the workload with theirs. You know, I have a purpose out here. You know, there's things we got to do. We got to get some points together and put some drives together and win some battles. If you look at the field right here, it's matched up, right? The receivers are taken away. The running back is lined up with the linebacker, and both of his cornerbacks, well, his cornerback in the end, both blitzed in. So that's the RPO read bubble. I've shown that a million times. This is just therapy. This is therapeutic. I'm mainly talking to the new guys. All the OGs from the channel, we're gonna get with you too. We're gonna get some new stuff for you guys too. So yeah, this is just routine right here, standard routine. RPO read bubble, and as you can see, he's in some kind of cover 3 look. The goal right here is to make sure it's simple X's and O's. That was simple right there. If you can look on his left side of the play art, one guy in deep third, the other guy's underneath. The guy who's in that purple on the left side is who came in. So notice what I'm doing this time. I'm flipping it over. He sees the double slant coming. He see the 2 receivers on the right side coming. And his first instinct was to watch me, but then he saw the guys lurking underneath because he knew that he's not in man. So he figured the slant routes was going to be coming at him after that purple, after they passed the purple. And that's his fault for playing in zone. So we're going to have to make him pay today for the things that he do. That's the goal right there. Now he want to hop out the box. He was mugging the A gap, and I'm as you can see, I'm flipped over. So he's very concerned about triangle. Never mind this little run attack right here, and I didn't even get nothing but a yard. So that's a win for him. You know, that's a win for him. He's still waiting on the wide side for the bubble screen. As you can see, he's a user in the slot. He's going to hesitate. and I'm not even paying him any attention. I'm going on what I was going to do, because that previous run, I just kind of overran the play a little bit. You just got to make a statement. That's what it's all about. Making a statement early, reading your keys, understanding down and distance, time and score. This is a battle. So right here, he wanna follow me. He's on the left side. I just had a gash right here for some runs, and he left the bubble screen wide open this time. So this is gonna be cat and mouse. This is gonna be cat and mouse. This is gonna be pitch and catch today. You've seen the devastating losses and stuff from the previous playoff games, and my whole goal right here this time is to just, limit everything. We don't want no high scoring affairs. Yeah, the goal is simply to just neutralize and don't let the opponent get anything of explosiveness. Fewer possessions, controlling pace, controlling tempo, just understanding down and distance. That's the main thing, and just winning, just staying ahead of the chains. You know what I'm saying? So as you can see, we just milked the first quarter away. I won the first quarter. He didn't get any points, but I got a turnover, even though the score is 0-0. Look at this nice shifty Army Swiss knife looking type of move. The user is so focused on the bubble screen. He's so focused on anything outside the planes, and that's their little favorite play right there. Mike Blitz 0. I guess he must think that he's never played anyone in that before. I guess no one ever got past him in that. So when they get in the nickel 3-3-5 wide, they go with the Sam Blitz 3 and the Mike 0 Blitz, and that's pretty much all they can bring to the table. So if you can add some wrinkles and some counters to it, you will do just fine. So right here, we know he's in the Mike 0 Blitz. You can see triangle and square, they're lined up. It's man-to-man across the board. On defense, there's usually a free rusher, a free man, and we think his linebacker is the free man, and he's guarding R1. And I don't think he can get there in time, so that's what made me call that. That is an alert route. Just like when Tom Brady be out there, alert, alert. That means simply he's wide open, and lo and behold, the free man wasn't the linebacker, it was the safety. The safety is guarding him, and he have no chance to get all the way across the field like that. So it's all about reading the keys, looking at the leverage of the players. Do you have inside leverage? Do you have outside leverage? Do you have cushion or not? Are the defense condensed? Then you got to go with the hat count. The hat count matters right here, because it's mushy now. It's all in the red zone. I don't have space, so it's all about a numbers game right here. You got to make the math work in your favor. So we got the two tight ends to the right. The main thing I want to do is play it safe and don't throw a pick or anything, no turnover. So I just kind of threw a cheesy pass right here. Moore dropped it. That would have been a touchdown, but it's all good because we got 3 out the deal. No need for the nonsense. We'll take the 3 and we're winning. We get ball back at halftime. So yeah, that's how we go with that. So much of the defense is just dependent upon alignment. If you're not lined up properly, you will get burnt. You will get, you'll find yourself in a pickle real quickly. Nice little interception. This guy hasn't scored yet and is approaching halftime. We get ball back, so we understand the situation. No need to do anything chaotic or crazy. Just go to halftime, 3-zip, and here we go. Halftime, we're getting the ball, 3-zip. It's not pretty. It's not pretty. We just want to have one more point more than our opponent. But I did realize at halftime I was playing too conservative, so now it's time to open up the playbook a little bit. There you go right there with a PA dagger. I just want to give my guy some rhythm, and that was just simple pitch and catch. Just running a simple drag route across the middle. We know he's in the nickel 3-3-5 wide. He only have one guy in the middle. He's the user. He's using the middle linebacker. So we understand the concept over here. Look at the left side right here. Cornerback is in the deep thirds. We know he's drifting back. Hard flats to the slot. And they're playing in the zone, but it's pretty much man principles. The only thing about it is I will have the advantage. It all depends on where I place the ball. So here comes a smash concept. We got underneath leverage. His cornerback is steady running backwards, and it's his fault for continuously doing the same play over and over. It's his fault. So we just want to make them pay and give them a taste of their own medicine. Right, and I had the hitch route wide open because I think his drop zones is probably at 10 on the soft squads or the hard flats. It's probably at 10. Yeah, that's about 10 yards. So that's something I had picked up from the previous play. As you can see, the cornerback, his back is turned because he's in zone coverage. So underneath, it's small little nuances that you got to see, and average players don't see these little things. Look at the cornerback. He's in zone, so he's not really responsible for 84. He's responsible for that area. You know what I'm saying? So that was just textbook routine right there. I guess the right side was locked up. It's funny because the previous game to get here, it was all about the right side going to the corner, going to the corner, going to the corner. So yeah, this is it right here. This is going to be real crucial right here because I'm looking at the play again, and I don't have the field side to my advantage, and I'm trying to throw this little speed out. I played too much hot potato. You can play hot potato, but you can't play it too much because eventually it's going to catch up with you. You're going to miss a read. Look at me, I missed the read. Just like that, I thrown a pick six. This man haven't scored a point in almost 9-10 minutes, and I just gave him a touchdown. So I'm taking full blame for this. You know, I got to take, as a user, I got to take full blame for this. For one thing, he's using the D line, so I'm throwing a pick to the AI. So it was pretty much embarrassing, but at the same time, I understand that he didn't take the ball away. I gave the ball away at this point. So you guys know I've thrown a few pick sixes before, and that's what happens when you play hot potato. You trying to get the ball out quickly, go through your progressions and your reads real quick, and you'll misread. So that's my fault. I gotta hang in there next time. So that was the state of mind I had. He didn't really get too much momentum at the meter for that because I already had a little bit. All he did was just slow my process down, so I didn't get rattled. So back to the running game. We got to make a statement out here. We go and get 10 yards. As you can see, we're running the ball more than we're passing. We have 13 rushing attempts, 7 passing attempts, and it's just getting back to the drawing board, back to the X's and O's. Beautiful. Put my foot in the ground. I read the keys. I could have threw it to the bubble screen, but we was in motion already. No need for all of that. No need. And the defense will turn down the aggression once you start winning the battle of X's and O's. So my goal is to just make sure he don't come in trying to heavy blitz and just keep him flat-footed. You know, we just want to keep him off guard. Keep him where he's looking and trying to guess everywhere. And just don't throw that bonehead pick off again. So yeah, I'm not scared. I'm coming back to my same plays. Ain't nothing going to change, because that's not the first time that have happened before. Nice bubble screen once again. I mean, we are just killing this dude in the flats over here. Killing him. It's so obvious that he's doing the deep thirds with the little underneath hard flats. It's obvious, man. He don't have anything else. So that's what's gonna hurt him in the long run if he can't switch up to anything. If he can't get in a dime and switch up the formation, switch up the set, put 2 or 3 guys on one side and flood different parts of the field, he's gonna pay. I can say that I haven't been able to go to the tight ends in the corner yet, so I give him credit for that. He's shutting that down, even though he haven't seen it. I haven't attempted neither. So this is just me just trying to play conservative and just be safe with the football. That's what I mean by pitch and catch. There's a difference between pitch and catch and hot potato. Hot potato is when you just need to get the ball out first read you see. Pitch and catch means when you create space, when you find a concept where you're putting someone in conflict and they have a decision to make, and then you just make the throw real easy. That's pitch and catch, where the throw is very easy for yourself. Alright, so back to it. First down, red zone scoring. I got to do better than last time in the red zone. When you think about it, this guy have only had the ball twice. He's only possessed the ball twice at this point. This is like my 4th possession. So that's what I meant by clock management, and just understanding the situation of the game. So yeah, he got a nice little 7. We'll give him his credit, but I don't feel like I'm losing, because I've been going down this field. He just slowed me up. So yeah, guys, this is the gun wing scheme, and some people will say, hey, you should be in other formations by now, but that's just me of how I'm playing with the tempo of the game. Yeah, so if we go right here, notice I'm running with the QB, something I rarely do. I was allowed to do that because I haven't did anything where I was scrambling and running off script and out of structure. So you can see this is 0-1 trap right here. He thought he was going to be able to stop the inside zone. That's why he shifted his defense to the left, because the angle we were running at. But the thing is, post snap, one of our alignments is coming away from that side and going to the play side, and we'll let him have a free rusher here because he has nothing to do with that side of the ball. So yeah, 0-1 trap and inside zone really plays off one another. So yeah, you got to put this thing together in perspective. As you can see, we've ran the ball 20 times today and only passed 10 times, and the few times we did pass, there wasn't even really like no big explosive plays. This was all short and intermediate. So the main thing, we just played lights out defense because this guy's going to get stalled out once again. Smash mouth today, guys. You've seen air raid type of offense from this scheme. You've seen West Coast style. You've seen variations of spread offense. To be honest with you, this is spread offense. First of all, it is 2x2. It's 2 on the left, 2 on the right. But what changes is the personnel. It's not 2 wide receivers on the left, 2 wide receivers on the right. It's 2 tight ends on one side, and then it's 2 wide receivers on the other side. And also the alignment of where they are, that changes. See, these 2 tight ends works as wings. They're extensions to the offensive line, which helps in the run game, and they're lined up inside the numbers. Post snap, they can beat up on slower DBs and slower linebackers or shorter DBs outside the numbers. So yeah, man, that's how it go, man. This is Coach KK. Hella fun, guys. I'm out, yo.
This is how we do it every day. We be grinding, and if you ask me, we the best. I'ma be like, yo, that's us with the crazy